authors. There's something spooky going on here, and I need your help. Let's work together to figure out how we can make our very own spooky choose your own adventure stories on Google Forms. Let's get out of here. Step 1 in creating a really solid choose your own adventure story is having a good plan. In my plan here, I have part for the beginning, le début, and then it branches out into 2 possible choices. It's important to know that you are setting your reader up so that they have to make a choice at the end of each section. If they go to section A, you'll notice that there's a portion here where you can plan out your writing, and then they have another final choice to make. And those middle choices will lead you to one final destination. When you head over and open up a new Google form, there's a spot for you to add your story title. So for my story, it'll be called The Haunted House on Main Street. Where it says form description is where you are going to put your introductory paragraph. And this is what you put in the first part of your graphic organizer. On the night of Halloween, there lived a family of 4. The parents, Anita and Roger, worked long days, and their children, Sally and Billy, were often left at home alone. On this particular night, the moon was high and the candies were plenty. Sally and Billy heard a noise coming from the back shed in their yard. "What should we do?" cried Sally. "I know," replied Billy. "Let's..." If you look from your intro paragraph, you have to make a choice between choice A and choice B, and this is going to lead into your middle section. You are going to need to create 2 different scenarios based on the choice that is made. The first thing I need to do is add a question. Clicking the plus sign will add a question. So I can add my question here: what should Sally and Billy do? Now there could be 2 options, and that's going to lead you into your middle section. Should they go explore the shed? Or should they call their parents and let them know what's going on? This is something you will need to make required. So the button here at the bottom has a little circle. When I click on that, it turns to purple, and that means that when people are going through and reading, they will have to answer this question in order to move on to the next section. It's really important that we add those middle sections now. So I'm going to click this bottom button here with the 2 bars, and that's going to make a whole new section. My section 2 can be titled The Shed. I'm also going to add a section 3. Section 3 will be titled Call Parents. So now I've got those 2 middle sections set up, but I need to make sure my formatting on Google Forms will send my readers to the appropriate section. If I click back on my first question here, you'll notice 3 little dots. Now the 3 little dots will say go to section based on answer. This is really important to make sure that your Google form is going to work as a choose your own adventure story. Clicking on that button will give me 2 options here. Go and explore the shed. I can select that I want it to go to section 2, which we called the shed. But if they choose call their parents, I want it to go to section 3, call their parents. This is the basic tool that you need to know in order to make all of your questions flow from one to the other based on the choices that are being made. So when you go into your shed option, this is where you would add that middle paragraph. So go back to your graphic organizer, add in those paragraphs for the middle sections, and then you're ready to add those final destination choices.